This is a sad story about Kofi and me. Kofi is someone I posted about on YouTube. He is an autistic young man who has been rejected by his own family. Despite his challenges, Kofi and I formed a strong friendship. Whenever he saw me, he would run to hug me. It was a bond that brought us both a lot of joy and comfort. But one day I had an emergency, and I had to leave town for about a month. This created a distance between us. During that whole period, I couldn't meet Kofi, and I worried about how he was doing without me. As soon as I was done with my work, I rushed back to see him. To my shock, Kofi didn't recognize me at all. He threw stones at me, forgetting the lovely bond we shared. It broke my heart. I became so worried about him, so I decided to bring my car, hoping it might help him remember our times together. But it didn't work. I was so shocked that Kofi didn't even try to come close to me or hug me as he used to do. Seeing Kofi run after us with stones, shouting and insulting us because he didn't remember anything, made me incredibly sad. I managed to draw closer to him, trying to make him remember we were friends, but he couldn't understand what I was saying. And I couldn't understand him either since he can't speak. It was a painful and confusing situation for both of us. Desperate to help him remember, I decided to show him some of our videos that we took together. As he watched, he started smiling. It was a small glimmer of hope in a very dark moment. I realized that many people with severe autism can forget things quickly. After watching more videos, Kofi finally calmed down and started smiling again. It was a relief, but it also showed how fragile our connection had become. After being away for a month, I found Kofi as dirty as he was when I first met him. He had no one to take care of him. So I took him home to shower and got him some nice clothes to wear. Though he still didn't fully remember me, watching our videos made him feel safe around me again. Kofi isn't someone who usually gets comfortable around people, but the love and care I gave him helped him develop a soft spot for me. The young man standing beside Kofi is his younger brother. As time went by, I tried harder to help Kofi remember us. From the look in his eyes, I believed he was starting to remember something. In this life, I believe that everyone has a purpose, and helping others is essential. Kofi lived in a society where helping the needy wasn't recognized, so he wandered the town helplessly. It worries me a lot, and it's a situation that could take decades to resolve. Despite my efforts, Kofi often got himself dirty again even after I bathed him and gave him nice clothes. He had no one to care for him or teach him how to behave. He slept on the street, getting teased by children and adults alike. Every day, Kofi argued with people on the street because he was treated badly and called mad or a wizard. The lack of care and understanding in his life was heartbreaking. He needed someone to show him love and support, and I tried my best to be that person for him. But the reality of his situation was a heavy burden, and seeing him struggle was deeply painful. He became emotionally traumatized by the actions of others towards him. I wish everyone would have loved and respected him as I always do, but they didn't. Instead, they rejected him, threw stones at him, and treated him with cruelty. Watching Kofi's story will show you how he underwent a great transformation. Kofi's journey is a testament to the saying, "There is more blessing in giving than receiving." I hope everyone will learn to be a giver when the need arises. This is Kofi looking all good after bathing, a small but significant step in his transformation. Rejection by others has deeply affected Kofi's mental health. Being constantly turned away, teased, and misunderstood has left him emotionally traumatized. When people call him names like mad or wizard, it adds to his suffering. Imagine living every day without the love and acceptance we all need. It's a heavy burden, especially for someone like Kofi, who struggles with autism. Stigmatizing people with autism or any condition only deepens their isolation and pain. Autism is not witchcraft or a curse. It is a developmental condition that can happen in any family. It's important to understand that children with autism need our support and compassion, not our judgment. By learning more about autism and showing kindness, we can make a huge difference in their lives. Kofi's story is a powerful reminder that everyone deserves love and respect. He is not less because he is different. He simply needs more understanding. By embracing him and others like him, we can help them lead happier, healthier lives. So please, let's stop the stigma. Let's educate ourselves and others about autism. Let's be the helping hand that lifts someone up instead of the stone that brings them down. If Kofi's story has moved you, follow his journey and learn more about how we can all make a difference. When we support individuals with autism, it can make a significant difference in their lives. For many autistic people, feeling accepted and understood is a rare experience. Often they face rejection and misunderstanding, which can be deeply isolating and painful. However, when they receive support, their world changes in many positive ways. Imagine being in a place where you constantly feel different, where communication and social interactions are challenging. For an autistic person, this is often their daily reality. When someone reaches out with kindness and support, it brings a sense of relief and comfort. They feel seen and valued for who they are, not judged for their differences. Support can come in many forms, whether it's a friendly smile, a patient conversation, or help with everyday tasks. These small acts can build trust and foster a sense of security. For autistic individuals, knowing that someone cares and is there to help can reduce their anxiety and stress. It helps them feel more connected to the world around them. When we take the time to understand their needs and challenges, autistic individuals feel empowered. They gain confidence and are more likely to engage in activities they might otherwise avoid. Supportive environments encourage them to explore their interests and talents, leading to personal growth and development. Additionally, when autistic individuals are supported, their families also benefit. Parents and caregivers often carry a heavy burden, and knowing that their loved one is accepted and supported by the community brings immense relief and joy. Supporting autistic individuals not only improves their quality of life but also enriches our communities. It fosters empathy, compassion, and inclusiveness, creating a better world for everyone. So, let's continue to offer our support and make a positive impact in the lives of those with autism. Together, we can help them feel valued and loved. Imagine yourself in Kofi's shoes. Picture being a young person alone on the streets with no family to support you. Every day is a struggle for survival. You have nowhere safe to sleep and you are constantly dirty and hungry. People pass by without a second glance, or worse, they throw stones at you and call you names. This is the harsh reality Kofi faces every day. Without the support of his family, Kofi has been left to fend for himself in a world that is often unkind and unwelcoming. He has no one to turn to when he is scared or in need of help. The rejection and mistreatment have taken a toll on his mental health, leaving him emotionally scarred and feeling worthless. It's heartbreaking to think that anyone, especially someone as vulnerable as Kofi, has to endure this kind of life. Now, try to put yourself in a situation where you live alone, without the love and support of your family. How would you cope? How would you feel if you were constantly misunderstood and mistreated? If you were called names and rejected by society? It's a terrifying thought, isn't it? Yet this is Kofi's reality. Kofi's story is not unique. There are many others like him, struggling every day, unseen and unheard. They need our understanding, our compassion, and our help. It's easy to turn a blind eye, but we must remember that everyone deserves a chance to be loved and supported, regardless of their condition or circumstances. We have the power to make a difference in Kofi's life and in the lives of many others like him. By choosing to care, by choosing to act, we can bring about real change. It starts with a simple act of kindness, a smile, a helping hand, or even just spreading awareness about the challenges faced by those with autism and other conditions. Let's work together to create a world where no one feels alone or rejected, where people like Kofi can find the love, support, and understanding they deserve. By putting ourselves in their shoes, we can better understand their struggles and be more compassionate in our actions. If Kofi's story has touched your heart, please follow his journey and learn more about how we can all make a difference. Subscribe to Asonaba Owusu Aduomi's YouTube channel for more updates on Kofi and others who need our support. Your subscription and engagement will help spread awareness and show that love and kindness can transform lives. Thank you for taking the time to listen to Kofi's story. and for being part of this journey. Together, we can make a difference. My name is Asonaba Owusu Aduomi. Thank you.